Hey guys, I am about ready to head out to Bremerton, Washington. It's about a 3 hour drive for me. And I thought I would do a little tour of the trailer. I've never done a tour when it's been this far along. I'm probably 99% done. If you guys have any idea of how I can improve my trailer situation, please let me know. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start out here, outside, going in. Okay, so here's a big deal here. We've got a flap for loading and unloading. I bought this custom hinge, so it just flaps right up and sits there when it goes up. Also, I got this transition here, this little transition flap. Same thing, when the door comes down, boom, all this heavy equipment can roll right out. Over here we have our little cart for hauling all of our small things. This is where we hang our lighting situation as we travel. Of course, traffic cones for, here's the secret. Let me tell you this. So when you are parking a bigger trailer like this, you're probably going to have somebody park right behind you if you're parking in a bigger city. So I have the traffic cones here to not only have traffic avoid us as we're loading and unloading, but after we're all packed up and doing our show and the whole thing and we come back out, we'll put the cones behind us far enough so no one can park right behind us, because there's a few items that we can only load on the ramp. It won't fit through the man door. So let's take a peek here. As we move along, there's our other traffic cone. We have our extra merchandise. This is all our display stuff down here. This is our in-ear situation. This is a great case here. This has all of our drum hardware, drum throne, kick pedal, all the good stuff in there. This is extra merchandise, extra t-shirts. This is our case for it. Has some lighting cables and fans because it does get hot there on stage. This is our little guitar stand that we have. As we are done playing, we'll throw our stuff, our guitars, on that stand so we can pack up the rest of our gear without having to worry about packing up a guitar and a case on stage. That's a big no-no. This is where we keep our guitars. We don't have all of our guitars here. These are just our backups. This is our toolbox. So we have all the little tools that we could possibly need. The middle shelf here is where we keep all of our drum shells. Pretty cool. This is one of my favorite things I did with this. So as you see, this barely fits in here. And with this lip, you can't get it in there. So what I did was I ended up cutting this just enough so that that kick drum can slide in there. This thing pulls out, flips around, goes right in there, and there we go. Access for that kick drum to slide in and out. Now, I know the kick drum's probably not going to go anywhere anyways, but I thought that that was a great idea to try to keep things a little safer, just so it doesn't bounce around and have this strap kind of reaming it all through every trip. Our amps up here on the nose of the trailer. Then we come over here. We've got a mirror, so I can check myself out. This is where I keep all my microphone stands. It's my stand for when I am just singing and not playing guitar, and this is my stand for when I'm doing both guitar, keyboards, and singing, all three. And this is a mic stand for when we record our live recordings. It's my infamous banana backpack. We have a little cooler here with some extra waters for when we want to have some water on stage. This here is my locker. It's got my entire wardrobe in here with some extra lights if we need them. My shoes are down there, all my suits and whatnot. We're getting down to the end here. More bananas. I'll give you that story at some point in time. This is where I keep my extra straps, extra tools up in there. This case, this golf case, is where we keep some of our lights. And this is our big old merchandise case. This is where all of our merchandise is stored. And spare tire. Another thing that I added to this was I added a whole bunch of these motion sensor rechargeable lights. So sometimes we're parked out in a city. I don't want my truck running. I didn't want to set up a whole battery system for lights and wire everything. These things just pop on here, my magnets. They recharge really fast and they'll stay on for like 2 or 3 minutes as you're moving through the trailer here. They keep turning on and off, but it's a way easier situation than having these suckers running, the truck's running, we're wasting fuel. This is probably the best option right now for what's available out there. So, one other thing I did was I fully insulated the entire trailer this last winter, so it stays a little cooler, doesn't get quite as hot. It's a really good thing, especially in the winter. It doesn't get too terribly cold in here, so I can keep certain things in here. Not instruments, not drums. They are very weather sensitive, but the things that aren't so sensitive, I can definitely keep in here, like stands and stupid stuff like that. Anyway, thanks for my little tour. I appreciate it. I hope to see you in Bremerton tonight at the Charleston. Okay, see you then.